So hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to solve a new Leetcode question that is count equal and divisible pair in an array. We are going to solve this question with the help of Python, and the question says is given a zero index integer array nums of length and an integer k, return the number of pairs I, j, where zero is less than equal to I and j is less than I and n is less than j, such that nums I is equals to nums j and I and into j is divisible by k. So actually what we have to do in this question is we have to find the pairs in an array and check if their products is divisible by k. So in this example, if you see that we are having four pairs, so let's count it manually how we are getting four pairs. So in first pair we are getting here is if we can check that 0 into 6 0 6 here num 0 and num 6 3 3 they are equal, and if the product is 0 into 6, so 0 into 6 is 0, which is divisible by 2. So the count increases by 1. Similarly, if we see this one, the count increases by 1 here again, and then here again, and so on, and it leads us to the output of 4. Similarly, if you see the question here, all values are distinct here. There are no pairs of the elements in an array, and the k is equals to 1. But since there is no identical pairs in an array, so the output is automatically 0. So for this we will be making a code stating first that count is equals to 0, and then we will be creating a nested loop here for I in range um, length of nums, and then we will be creating a nested loop where j in range I, sorry, 1 len nums. So uh, the first loop we will be starting from 0th index, that is from for our I, and then second we will be starting from j. Why we are doing this? Because if you see this, if we put the value as 0 here in the j loop, so if you see this, if we start it from 0, the count would automatically be num 0 and num 0. So our counting would be different because we have to make I should be less than j. So our I mean that I, this is I and this is j for first pair. So it should be always less than j. This should be our first condition, and the second condition we should be making here is that it should be equal to our pair, and the second condition we will be meeting here, and the third condition it should be that it should be divisible by 2. Their product should be divisible by 2. So for that, what we will be writing here, if nums I is equals to nums j and nums j and nums I, sorry, I should be less than j, and last condition would be, and the product of I into j is should be divisible by k is equals to 0. So if this is true, then we will be increasing the count by 1, and then simply we will be returning our return count. So I'm repeating the thing I have done here. The concept is started from we will be creating a count and we will be returning the count here, and the count counts the number of pairs in an array. The pair should be like it should be having three conditions. The first condition, it should be equal. Okay, second condition should be their index I should be less than index j, and their index, the product of their index should be divisible by k. So these three conditions should be met before we increase the count. So if these conditions are met, the count should be increased by 1. And the this is all the concept we have done. So for that we have created a nested loop here for I in range length nums, and we have started from 1 for j in range 1 length num. So first loop we have started from 0, and the second loop we have started from 1. Concept being it should be less than j, and the count we have increased by 1. So if we run this code, you can see that we are getting our answer correctly. Uh, as you can see that our answer had been successfully accepted. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you have understood the concept and understood the video. Hope you like the video, and please do comment if you have any doubt. Thank you guys for watching the video, and see you next time.